Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, you guys having a good one so far. I'm just going to give a brief synopsis on why sharing our goals or sharing your goals can possibly ruin your success. Um, when it comes to like sharing your goals, it could actually decrease, your chances of achieving them, and it's surprising, right? You might think that everybody that you tell about your plans will keep you motivated, but um, the opposite can be true. And here's what I mean by that. Like when it comes to goal sharing, it's something that we all do, right? Like whether if it's posting on social media or telling our friends and family about that big dream that we have, you know. And we often believe that sharing our goals is a good thing or a positive thing, right? And after all, it does feel good to have people cheering us on, right? But what if I said that, that type of common perception might actually be leading us down the wrong path? So here's the thing on that. Like, it seems like we've been conditioned to believe that, sharing our goals can create motivation. It can even create accountability too. And whenever we tend to announce our intentions, we might think that it'll push us to follow through. But there's a twist to that, like a psychological twist to something like that. So when we share our goals, we can experience what's called like a sense of accomplishment, right? Or even a premature sense of accomplishment. And that type of feeling can trick our brains or trick our minds into believing that we've already made progress, which could lead to or possibly lead to a drop in motivation. You know what I'm saying? So instead of feeling the need to, work harder and things like that, we might start feeling satisfied with just the act of sharing. It's kind of wild, right? Um, it's even suggested that like whenever we verbalize our goals or mention them, it can give us a rush of satisfaction. That can actually um, decrease or reduce our drive to act on them. You know, it's almost like getting a little like a hit or a rush, I guess, if you will, without doing the work or doing the hard work. Like imagine telling your friends about like a goal. Let's say if it's like a fitness goal or something like that. Like the moment you share it, you might feel that sense of accomplishment, like I mentioned before, and that can actually lead to a decrease in your actual workouts. It's just crazy how our minds work. You know what I'm saying? So the main insight in all of this is pretty mind blowing, right? Like sharing our goals, might actually decrease our likelihood of achieving them. And it's kind of like a paradox that really challenges everything that we've been taught about accountability and motivation. And instead of pushing us forward, it can really create like a false sense of achievement that keeps us from taking those necessary steps to, progress or, succeed. So next time you're about to share whatever it is you're going to share, just use wisdom and just think about whether it might be more beneficial to keep that info to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just wanted to give a brief synopsis on this here, like why sharing your goals can possibly ruin your success. And to basically, to wrap it up, you know, I basically uncovered that, while sharing goals can give us like that, feel good moment, it might not be the best strategy for success. And those effects of that, the psychological effects of sharing those goals, it can lead to, diminished motivation, a false sense of accomplishment, and so on and so forth. So the next time you're tempted to announce whatever it is you're going to announce as far as your goals are concerned to the world, especially, just or even the friends and family, just consider, whether it might be better to just keep it to yourself and just, stay focused on the work ahead, you know, because again, telling people your goals, it can ultimately, not saying that it will, but it can ultimately destroy, your success. You know what I mean? Because think about it in the Bible, right? Joseph was thrown into a pit because he told his dreams to people that were dreamless. He shared this vision to vision villains, if that makes sense, right? I know it's exciting, to want to like share things with people, but I always say, like, unless it's done, then don't say anything at all. Or in other words, don't announce it until it's sealed. Those premature announcements, those type of things attract bad spirits. So just, keep it private, until you know it's permanent, if that makes sense. So again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Please hit the like on your way out if you haven't when you first came in, or at least throughout the duration of the video. I would greatly appreciate that. And as always, continue to stay safe, continue to stay hydrated and monitor your health, and continue to be blessed and encouraged. Y'all take care and have a good one.